So, hello everyone. I'm Julien Petit, one of the founders of Wikitrip. So, Wikitrip is a social connecting tool for travelers. So, to make it simple, it's a meetup service for travelers. So, Wikitrip, it helps travelers to find, connect, and share with like-minded people in the physical world. So, when I say physical world, I mean face-to-face. So what we believe at Wikitrip is that traveling is not about places and beautiful landscape, it's about people. When you're back from a trip, the memory you have, it's about the people you met and the good time you had with them. So I was 23 the first time I went abroad. I went far away in India. I was by myself. And when I got there, I was a bit lost in the chaotic street of Mumbai. I had planned to do many things, but yeah, it was harder than I thought. And I met Roberto. He knew India inside out, and he offered me to follow him. And because of him, now I'm a traveler, and I kept going back to India. Again, along the way, I met other travelers who helped me out to go deeper into the country. I mean, without all these people, all my trips would not have been a success. So since then, I'm wondering, how could it be possible not just to rely on luck for this magic to happen, for this connection to happen? What would be nice is that in the street of the busy traveling area, people could hold a sign saying, hey guys, don't be shy, come and chat with me. I'm ready to meet with you. Fortunately, there is any sign of that kind. Well, this fantasy now with Wikitrip, it's a reality. So I'm going to explain you exactly how it works. So Wikitrip, it's geolocalized based. It means every time you connect, we will know where you are. The welcome sign I told you, we created it and we call it a pinup. It's a geolocalized meetup intention. So it notifies to the people around you that you're ready to meet with them. In every city you go, there is a pin board where all the pinups are shown. You select the one you like based on the profile and who are the people who posted it. And then you're just one click away to organize a meeting. We have put as well a moderation feature because we want only travelers to get on our network. So we do that by only allowing travelers to sign up via Facebook Connect, so their Facebook account. It allows to extract useful information, so knowing where they live and knowing if they are traveling or not. In the future, we will build and put in place two new features. One is a matching engine, so suggesting you who are people that could be interesting for you to meet around you based on your profile. And then a reputational program based on how users are active on the platform and how many references you get. It's, at the end of the day, it's about trust. So recently, some new web services have sprung up. So we call it ambient app. And those web services try to connect you with a stranger around you, but useful stranger that can help you to complete a task or respond to any of your needs. But so far, nobody has managed to create the right product because they are targeting a too broad audience and didn't find the right market entry. But anyway, this trend is pretty exciting. And we are part of, let's say, this ecosystem. So why we think that we will succeed is because we are targeting a well-defined category of people that have already a strong social interaction among the travelers. They are the backpackers. So in comparison, Facebook didn't create a network. This network existed already. They put in place a customized tool for this network to better interact. So they took advantage of an existing network. So they started with the university before they overtook the world. So if you want like them, at Wikitrip, we want to take advantage of the backpacker community before getting into a larger proportion of the traveler community. So responding to the pain that the backpacker are facing before transpose our model to the business traveler. Our strategy is based on that. It's market entry first and then revenue focus. So with the first community, we will get momentum. With the second one, we will make Wikitrip a profitable business. With the backpacker, we think always, well, they're traveling, they don't have money. But yes, they are spending money, the same as everyone when they are commuting between towns. So we will put in place an affiliate program, and we will get 8% commission for each flight they purchase via our platform. This revenue model, I've been told, okay, Julien, be careful, there is something better. That's why I want to come to the Wayra program, to be challenged by all the talent in the co-working place, as well with, by the mentor. There is a way to find a better way to monetize the service for the backpackers. When we will get to the business traveler part of our business model, a business plan, so we will put in place like a subscription program, a pro version of Wikitrip with some specific feature for professionals to meet each other and to expand their business. Our marketing strategy is based on action, and there is 2 phases. So the first one is the learning period. It will happen during the Wayra program. By being in central London, a few blocks away there is the hostel area. And we want to go there, engage with the backpackers, test, learn, iterate quickly to get to the right product. As well in London, there is a huge Australian community. And this community, they are heavily backpacking across Europe. So this is 2 communities that we want to engage while being in London and learn from their feedback and the testing we will do. The second period, the second phase of our marketing strategy is the storytelling. We will go after the Wayra program around the world with the Wikitrip team, coding, improving the website while traveling. There is nothing better than being seen as genuine in front of a community. We will be with them traveling and developing the website. We will take advantage as well of the Wayra program in South America. So going to the accelerator and getting technical advice as well cultural advice for us to improve and go further into our development. There is always competition. However, in the ambient app category, there is nobody who's really targeting backpackers. But we see as a competition Couchsurfing. Everyone knows Couchsurfing. Strong brand. But they are only connecting travelers with local people. The real competition will come from WeHostel. It's InBedMe. It was InBedMe. Young startup getting a lot of traction among the backpackers. And they are the ones connecting travelers with travelers. So that's really the people we will have to be careful about. When we will get to the business traveler phase of our business plan, the competition will grow strong, but with our past experience and strong relationship with the backpacker community, we will have a competitive advantage based on our new expertise and the brand that we will have made through Wikitrip. So the team, Laurent. Laurent is the CTO of Wikitrip. So I would like to apologize not with me today because he's pitching Wikitrip in a tech event in France, which actually is quite good because there is Fleur Pellerin, our IT minister, that will be there. So hopefully we'll be good enough to engage with her. And we can count as well a strong team of volunteers in France. So back-end and front-end design, as well as a designer. And we have great advisor and mentor. So Philippe Meda, famous business consultant in France, as well as mentor at Le Camping, the accelerator. And Chris Grew, people in London and in the internet ecosystem knows. So really the thing is that how can we help people to travel? Young people, anyone to travel. And to finish, I would like to say that really our goal, our dream is to make this world more accessible, and we think that it will happen if we help people to connect face-to-face with real-life interaction, real-life connection. Well, thank you very much, and if you have any question, please feel free.
Hey Raj, interesting you didn't put Wayne there as a competitor. What's your view on Wayne?
Wayne, so Wayne, they went a bit into dating. They find out that what really happened in their platform was a bit dating. And it's true that Wayne, if you want Wayne, don't try to connect the traveler to make them meet face to face, really, but it's more as the social network of travelers. So there is a lot of interaction online.
Okay, Campbell?
Yeah, you said your revenue model was going to be largely business travelers rather than consumers. Can you just talk me through where that's coming from? Is that selling airline tickets or is that paying people up? How do you get paid by business travelers?
Yeah, for the business travelers, you said.
Yes.
So it's really a subscription. Let's say a pro version of Wikitrip. Like LinkedIn, you go on the paying version, and you will have some specific feature helping you out to get better in touch with the business traveler around you.
So is the benefit then to a business traveller that they can do things like share a cab, that sort of thing? Is that what you mean?
Let's say it could be. For the moment, we see that more as, for example, I used to work at the Dorchester Hotel as a lobby manager, at the Mayfair as well as a concierge. And all the time I saw in the lobby, people, I knew their profile, it was in my computer. I knew these people, if they knew each other, there would be a new venture, for sure. But I couldn't say anything. And it happened a lot in hotels that people are hanging out, maybe relaxing, but they could meet someone that could be good for their business, and it doesn't happen. So pretty much that's what we want to achieve. So it's not really about maybe sharing cab, but why not? If we see that you share a cab at the same time you do business, why not?
You're just trying to get the problem you're solving.
Yeah, because that particular one, for example, there's quite a lot of things like that, for example, where depending on what services you like to use, Facebook, LinkedIn and so on, you not only tell people where you've been, but you can tell everybody where it is you're going, and then they can say, well, I'm going there too, and the system matches you up, so you can arrange where you're meeting. Have you also looked at a thing called Tripbot?
Tripbot, yeah. I met them at the Web Summit.
What's the differentiation between you and Tripbot?
Traveler with local.
So Tripbot is traveller with local,
yeah.
And this is traveller with traveller. But doesn't it try and solve many of the same problems that you're talking about in terms of when you go there, having somebody to recommend things, see things that they've done, exchange experiences? It's just that the local is more informed than the other travellers there, right?
Yeah, but based on my experience and based on some study as well, what backpackers and travelers do is that you get into clusters where all the travelers are, you get the information, you feel secure, and you go out from this circle. And then when it gets too overwhelming to be with the local, you need to go back to the cluster. So it always goes like that. So the entry point to get to the local, it's the other travelers.
But that's why Lonely Planet, for example, partnered with Tripbot in order to be able to do that, to take the information from their scrapbooks and share information like that, and pair it off with local information. So they're doing precisely that.
They're doing that, yeah. But like I said, really their focus, their strategy is to find the right tool to really connect easily local with travelers. It's really their main goal.
Okay, look.
So just in terms of your competitor that you listed then, WeHostel, how do you differentiate versus them, and where's your competitive advantage given they've got $1.2 million in the bank?
Oh yeah, we have to be quick. We have to be quick, and that's why I said that by being here, it's going to be easier for me to really check all our, let's say, business hypotheses with the backpackers that are nearby. I'm sure that, let's say, in 6 months we will get to something that will work in terms of MVP, minimum viable product. I'm sure that we will get there. And then after, they've got a different approach. They want to connect you before your trip. And our tool is while you're traveling. So when you get there, you feel lost, and then you go to a cyber cafe, and you will see Wikitrip in the cyber cafe, like the stickers, or maybe a shortcut on the computer, and you say, yeah, I heard about it. I get there, and I see what the traveler around me right now. So it's a different approach as well. So then, because of different concept, we will see who's going to be the winner in a way.
And I guess building on Luke's comment, critical mass is the only thing, the only way you'll be successful.
Definitely.
So why should we believe together we can build critical mass? Why would this build critical mass?
Because, I mean, first it's going to be open in London for the testing, but let's say what we will do, it's going around the world. We will open for each country, we will go through. And we will, as well by being there, make a kind of PR campaign. So being in all these clusters, like for example Khao San Road in Bangkok, everyone is concentrated. So I can be really persuasive as well, loud when I'm doing something that I love. And I'm pretty sure that I will manage to get Wikitrip stickers shortcut on computer and cybercafe, as well as organizing when you organize some little party with travelers sharing their expertise, and as well saying, hey, by the way, Wikitrip, yeah, do you know it? So that's the way we want to do. It's a direct campaign. It's direct marketing by being with the travelers and speaking with them.
Okay, thank you, Mark. How many of the team are going to come work in London?
So it's going to be two, Laurent Chaverlinge and me.
And full time here.
Full time, yeah. Laurent as well. We are both full time. And let's say the one I show you, the volunteers, they're doing their own stuff, let's say. I can count on them as like 10 hours per week. But they are volunteer. And I want, in a way, keep them as volunteer because their passion, it's something really important, again, for the community.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? No? Well presented. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't touch it. I let you.